Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to D Smith Let's Discuss. Welcome to today's session. We have to talk about your boy, oh boy, once again. We already know that old boy is messy. We know old boy is petty. And we know he is toxic. And we know he hang around some clowns. That's right. So I found this video from Daily Binge. It just popped on my timeline. And pretty good video. Let's react to it. Welcome to the session. Let's go.
Getting shots, but she's still a stallion.
What's good, fam? This might be the wildest chapter in Drake's career yet, and not in a good way. This man used to be the poster boy for hits. Billboard numbers, IG captions, late night vibes. Drake had it all. But now, bro out here looking like the CEO of the loser league, surrounding himself with clowns, defending the worst people in hip-hop, and making moves that got even his day ones confused like, yo, this who we been repping? And get this, Drake just co-signed a petition to free Tory Lanez. Like, not on the low, not in the group chat. Nah, my man posted it publicly with, come home soon. Like Tory just forgot to pay his parking meter. That alone, massive ill. But we ain't even scratched the surface. Stick with me, cause by the end of this vid, you gonna see how Kendrick peeped all this years ago. And now Drake's just making the case against himself stronger every time he tweets. Let's get into it. So boom, remember when Drake was untouchable? Club hits, Billboard domination, every single feature going crazy. Even when folks clowned him for being soft, he still had that juice. He was the blueprint for how to win in the rap game without going full villain. But lately, bro been falling off morally, not musically. And that hits way harder. Now instead of trend setting, he trend chasing. Instead of riding with real ones, he cozying up to folks with court cases and controversy. Like that's the
crazy. He is like literally Adin Ross trash. DJ Academics trash. DDG trash. Those three individuals, your circle, what's the old saying? The 5 people you hang around with tell you what type of person you are. I'm right or wrong, let's go.
new wave. And the worst part, he ain't even hiding it no more. This is a man who used to care heavy about how he was seen. The image was everything. Champagne poppy, emotional bars, mixing toxic with vulnerable like a science. But now, he moving like he got nothing to lose, posting up with dudes who've been exposed, dissed, and dragged across the internet for legit reasons. He ain't trying to clean his circle. He embracing it. It's like he looked around, saw all the red flags, and said, yeah, that's home, but it gets worse. This right here was the moment the mask fully came off. Drake didn't just retweet something, didn't just like a post and act slick. He came out bold, posted an actual petition to free Tory Lanez with the caption, come home soon. Like Tory was locked up for smoking in public. Let's be real, Tory got convicted. He ain't sitting in there on speculation. And Drake, knowing exactly what happened, chose to go public with this support. That ain't loyalty, that's aligning with nonsense. And it ain't like this came out of nowhere either. Remember that weak subliminal he threw at Megan Thee Stallion on Circo Loco?
This lava getting shots, but she's still a stallion.
The line was,
anybody that condone hurting a black female, you are trash. Anybody hurt a black female, you can get it. Drake, Academics, Adin Ross, you all can get it. You are going to get it. Pause.
slick, but everybody with ears knew who it was aimed at. Now fast forward, he's literally putting his name behind Tory like it's a movement. Kendrick warned us. Back when the beef was hot, Kendrick dropped bar after bar, exposing the fake support, the industry politics, the snakes dressed in OVO hoodies. And back then, some folks said he was reaching. But now, Drake just proved every bar right. It's not even about Tory anymore. It's about the message you send when you got a platform that big and you choose this hill to die on. And if you think that was bad, wait till you see who else Drake riding with. We talking a whole squad of controversy. Stay tuned. ISO look, Tory was just the start. Once folks saw Drake backing him publicly, they started connecting the dots. And what they found? Ugly. You ever heard that saying? Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Yeah, Drake's future looking like a PR disaster, bruh. Look who he got in his corner. Kanye West, who been burning bridges left and right, dropping wild takes that had even his biggest fans jumping ship. Then you got Kodak Black, whose rap sheet got more pages than his albums. Trippie Redd, who slid under the radar for how he treated Coi Leray. And then there's Adin Ross and Academics, two names that been known for platforming chaos and doing whatever for clicks. This the crew? This who Drake chose? Bro, it's like he trying to form the Avengers of internet backlash.
Think about the people he just named. Adin Ross, DJ, DDG, Kodak Black, Kanye West, man. Oh my God. All individuals you do not want to hang out with right now. He is choosing this. He is choosing this.
One of these dudes got their own mess. And instead of keeping his distance, Drake out here holding the door open for him like, y'all good? Come in. Let's wild out together. And it don't even feel accidental no more. Nah, it's feeling real intentional. Every time somebody in this group goes viral for saying something foul or doing some weird behavior, Drake either co-signing it with a like, a lyric, or even a call, like with DDG. Right before the truth dropped about what bro was doing with Halle Bailey, Drake was on the phone hyping up his album, telling him how proud he was. They've been locked in, and the community even started calling him OVO DDG. Like, bruh, this your legacy? It's not just guilt by association. It's guilt by invitation. These dudes ain't crashing Drake's vibe. He the one sending out invites. And the pattern keep growing. Here's the part that got folks real uneasy. Drake not just chilling in the background while these clowns spiral. He front and center, hosting the whole circus. He wants to be the ringleader. This ain't passive. He ain't accidentally caught up in the wrong crowd. Nah, Drake the one posting the links, making the calls, dropping subliminals and songs that get these dudes feeling validated. And now, fans starting to wake up like, hold up, this ain't the same Drake from Take Care. Facts. That dude gone. This version of Drake, he messy, he petty, and he moving with dudes who ain't about nothing but controversy.
Messy, petty, and
like he thriving off this energy. Like being hated fuels him now. He acting like he got nothing left to prove, so he just out here burning it all down. And the fandom, the ones still riding for him, they not challenging none of this. They either silent or worse, they part of the echo chamber.
So fans, especially old boy fans, they gonna listen to anything and believe anything they hear or say from that side. It is what it is at this point.
Every move like it's gospel, but this ain't a redemption arc. It's a slow collapse. And Kendrick, bro saw it all coming. Wait till you hear how deep that rabbit hole goes in the next part. Drake out here making Kendrick look like a prophet. You ready? Let's keep going. So boom, when Kendrick came at Drake, he ain't just throw random jabs. Every bar had weight, every diss had truth behind it. And back then, folks thought he was being extra, reaching, maybe even bitter. But now, Drake out here doing all the shit Kendrick warned us about on schedule. Remember when Kendrick was saying these dudes in the industry all pretend to be brothers, all smiles in public, but snakes in private, talking about industry friendships being fake? Man, Drake the poster child for that right now. Think about it. Drake spent a whole career trying to look like the good guy, playing victim when he got caught up, flipping narratives, sending shots from the shadows, then ducking behind, I'm just being light-skinned and misunderstood vibes. Kendrick saw that shade from day one. He told us, these dudes don't move solo, they move in flocks. They protect each other's image while making everything worse from the inside. And look at who Drake protecting right now. Tory, DDG, Kodak, Adin, none of them dudes is solid. They all got wild accusations, bad press, and messy past. But Drake's still riding for him like it's deeper than music. Like he trying to build a movement of weirdos who blame the world for their ills. Kendrick warned us this was coming. He tried to hold a mirror to Drake's face. And instead of changing, Drake said, bet I'll become the villain y'all scared of. Only thing is, he ain't a cool villain. He's the dude who turned the whole story into a joke and blames the writers when nobody felt you it anymore. But we ain't done yet. Cause the way Drake fans reacting now, bro, they on some full-blown conspiracy type timing. Man, I wish I was joking. But some of these fans, they really out here saying Jay-Z is the mastermind behind all of Drake's homies catching cases or losing public support. Like Jay got a secret hit list and just waiting to ruin careers of anyone who Drake takes to brunch. It started with the Tory case. Folks said Roc Nation was behind his downfall. They pushed this wild narrative like Jay and Meg Thee Stallion was running some deep state mission to silence real ones. Then DDG got exposed. Boom. Jay-Z must be trying to cancel him too. Now even Adin Ross and Academics Two dudes who got nothing to do with Rock Nation claim they being blackballed by the industry, aka Jay-Z and their heads. It's delusion at the highest level. Fam, like instead of looking at the facts, that maybe your fave did some grimy shit, they build this whole fantasy where the system is out to get them. Not cause they're reckless, but cause they're too real for the game. Man, if y'all don't sit down, and guess who benefits from that narrative? Drake. Cause now, his fans ain't trying to hold him accountable. They out here fighting ghosts, pointing fingers, making excuses like it's a hobby. It's protect the brand at all costs, even if the brand ain't real no more. Drake could have said, nah, y'all tripping, my people gotta take accountability. But instead, he letting them cook. He letting the conspiracy spread like wildfire. Why? Cause it makes him look like a victim. Like he's standing tall while the machine attacks.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Drake fans are on Twitter tough, man. They are on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. They are going ham on X/Twitter, man. But who cares?
Bro out here building an army of delusional defenders who don't care what he does as long as he drop another hit they can cry to. But that ain't leadership. That's manipulation. And next up, we got to talk about what Drake could have done differently. Because none of this was unavoidable. He had a W in hand and chose to fumble it on purpose. Keep watching. We about to get into what the better path looked like. Let's keep it a buck. Drake had a chance to flip this whole narrative. He ain't Kendrick, but the man got talent. He's witty, calculated, versatile. He knows how to move the crowd. But instead of locking in on music, art, and redemption, this fool out here writing tweets like he in a group chat with incels. What he should have done, stay in the studio. After Kendrick came through and cooked him on wax, Drake could have locked in, dropped a project that hit from the heart, something with substance, not just sad boy club anthems and passive aggressive shit. But now, instead of answering Kendrick with bars, he started posting Tory Lanez petitions. Instead of reflecting on his circle, he doubled down on the weirdos. Bro really think he in his Joker arc. You got the biggest platform in hip-hop history, and you using it to gas up dudes with assault charges, messy breakups, and public meltdowns? He could have led with integrity, could have picked up on what the culture craving right now. Lyrics, storytelling, authenticity, but he fumbled that. Meanwhile,
so I did a video a few weeks ago about Joey Badass has more heart to, oh boy. A few individuals on the West Coast, Rayvon, right? Daylight was coming at Joey Badass, but he was like, I got you, I got you, I got you. Well, you know what Drake did? I'ma sue.
Kendrick showing what leadership in hip hop looks like. He dropping bars with meaning. He moving like he got purpose. Even when he go ghost, it feels intentional. When he speak, the world listen. Drake, he loud but empty. He everywhere but saying nothing. He had all the tools to remind us why he became a legend. Instead, he throwing tantrums with tripping red and doing damage control through academics live streams. That ain't how you bounce back. That's how you fade out. He could have made this a moment about evolution, growth, even a little humility would have gone a long way. But now, he playing defense on Twitter, while Kendrick got the whole game watching his next move like it's the NBA Finals. And the more he leans into the...
Dude said he playing defense on Twitter. What a lie at, man. Twitter and Instagram, boy. Woo. Kendrick, what you do to that boy? What did you do to that boy?
The more clear it becomes. This fall is self-inflicted. Now this part right here, this is where it gets tragic. We watching a legacy unravel in real time. Drake had one of the greatest runs in hip-hop history. Nobody denying that. But now, he throwing that legacy in a blender just to prove points that nobody even asked for. You ever seen somebody win so much, they start looking for ways to lose? That's Drake. He not just taking L's anymore, he curating them. It's like he's so addicted to attention, he don't care if it's praise or backlash. As long as folks talking, he happy. But that's not power, that's desperation. Meanwhile, the folks he surrounded himself with, they either going down, getting exposed, or showing their true colors. And it reflecting right back on him. Cause when you co-sign messy behavior long enough, people stop separating you from it. He ain't the victim, he the enabler. He ain't the misunderstood genius. He the dude making conscious choices to align with chaos. And the crazy part, this ain't even about music no more. This about how you carry yourself as a man, as an artist, as a leader in culture. Drake had that crown, but now he letting it slip to chase some weird approval from dudes who ain't even got 10% of his legacy. And if he keep moving like this, he gonna go out sad. Not cause he...
That's crazy. He's chasing approval from DJ Academics. He's chasing approval from Adin Ross. He is chasing approval from DDG. Oh my God. That is wild, man.
Ain't got bars, not because he fell off musically, because he chose to stand next to clowns instead of kings. Kendrick said it best, these dudes flock together. And now we seeing the whole flock fly straight into a wall. Drake had the world. Now he got a fan base full of folks trying to convince each other that he's still up, while the rest of us watch the fall like, damn, that's how it ends? So now that we've broken it all down, you tell me, who really is Drake at this point? Because he ain't just making bad choices in isolation. He actively building a world around him where being delusional, messy, and toxic is the whole brand. This used to be the dude who ran the charts, influenced the generation, shifted sounds with a single drop. Now, he's just another bitter celebrity who surrounded himself with people who can't take accountability and cried the systems against us every time they caught up in some shit they caused. And you can feel the split in hip-hop happening right now, right in front of us. On one side, you got the folks like Kendrick, Joey Badass, J. Cole, artists who...
So you definitely see the split where individuals want the lyrics. Individuals want that, man. They want the fun back in hip hop. While oh boy being messy and toxic, we're done with that. We're done with that. We want the fun back. We want the lyrics back. Well, I want it
letting their
back.
pen do the talking, elevating the culture, holding themselves accountable, demanding more from this art form. Then you got Drake and the Loser League, a bunch of mid-men screaming for attention, throwing tantrums when folks don't buy their victim stories.
Just because you have a big platform on these social medias, don't mean they like your ass. It is what it is. It don't mean that.
Like a high school hallway full of insecure cliques that never grew up. This ain't just about rap beefs anymore. It's about values. What kind of energy are we going to keep supporting in hip-hop? Drake had a shot to redefine himself, show growth, clap back at Kendrick,
Facts.
not just with bars,
Facts.
but with maturity. Instead, he ducked, deflected, and defended some of the worst figures in the game, like that was going to make him look stronger.
Facts.
Spoiler alert, it didn't. It made him look weaker. It made him look lost. And if this the legacy he trying to lock in with, cool. But don't be surprised when the only people still rocking with him are the same folks that's already on their way out
Facts. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the session. Hip hop would be better off without Drake. Let me know what you think. I'm out of here, man.